Also breaking tonight, the president's former fixer, Michael Cohen, has agreed to testify in public before the House Oversight Committee, which is now run, of course, by Democrats. Our correspondent David Spunt is on the case tonight. Good evening, David.
Hey, Ed, good evening. Michael Cohen will head to the Capitol on February 7th. Now, he's been there before. He admitted to lying to members of Congress. Democrats now in control of the House are looking to shift the focus from the FBI and Justice Department directly to the president. Michael Cohen will head to Washington early next month, and late today he made it clear he's ready to appear before the House Oversight Committee. He said, quote, "I look forward to having the privilege of being afforded a platform with which to give a full and credible account of the events which have transpired." Now that Democrats have the House majority, they've invited Cohen to testify about a myriad of topics involving President Trump. Cohen is heading to prison in March for tax evasion, campaign finance violations, and lying to members of the House and Senate about a proposed Trump Tower project in Russia. House Oversight Committee Chair Elijah Cummings, who invited Cohen, downplayed the upcoming testimony to Fox News.
Our first hearing is with regard to H.R. 1, and we'll also have a major hearing with regard to lowering prescription drugs. So we're going to be pretty busy. So the Cohen hearing is just one of three hearings that we've announced.
Cummings' Republican counterpart on the committee, Jim Jordan, said in a statement, quote, "Chairman Cummings promised to pursue rigorous, responsible, fact-based oversight. However, the chairman's announcement today suggests he will be using the committee as a venue for political theater rather than legitimate oversight." The president on the U.S. border in Texas today was asked about Cohen's upcoming appearance.
I'm not worried about it at all.
But members in the majority brush off the word theater and promise cold, hard facts.
It certainly opens a window that we haven't had the opportunity to hear from him. When you think about over the last 2 years, we've had very little oversight over this administration, so this is probably just the crack in the window that starts the process of real oversight.
The president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, told Fox News today Cohen is, quote, thoroughly discredited liar. Ed.
All right, David, appreciate that report. Let's bring in the ranking Republican on the House Oversight Committee. You heard from him there, Congressman Jim Jordan. Congressman, appreciate you being here live.
Be with you, Ed.
So what's your direct reaction?
First big hearing the Democrat Congress has, they bring in a convicted felon. I mean, think about this. This guy's going to prison in 2 months. First big hearing, and he's going to prison. Why? Because he lied to Congress. And that's your first big witness? I mean, if this doesn't underscore the fact that they are totally focused on getting the president and not on doing what's best for the country, I don't know what. Remember what happened a week ago? What's the first thing Brad Sherman, congressman from California,
talked about? Articles of impeachment.
Impeachment resolution. Yeah. Remember the statement from the person who hadn't even been on the job for 24 hours. Yeah. The terrible things she said about the president. So this just seems to be where they want to go. I think it's just shows they're not focused on what's best for the country.
On the other hand, to be fair to Michael Cohen, what he says and what some of the lawmakers are saying is, look, he made a mistake. People make mistakes. He lied previously. He's trying to make amends now, Michael Cohen, and come to grips with his life and tell the truth. This happens to people.
For a year and a half, we have tried to get to the bottom of what the FBI did when they took one party's opposition research document, dressed it all up, made it look like legitimate intelligence, took it to a secret court to get a warrant to spy on President Trump's campaign. And all these hearings, all these depositions we've had, we tried to ask questions about that. Oh, can't answer. The FBI lawyer, the DOJ lawyer said, no, the person can't answer because it might get into Mueller's investigation. Right. And now, who are the Democrats bringing in? The star witness from the Mueller investigation. I mean, you would laugh if this wasn't so serious.
So, right. Now, Elijah Cummings, I want to be fair. Here's what he and other Democrats said today about how they insist they're not interfering with Mueller's probe. Watch.
We're going to make sure that we do absolutely nothing to interfere with the Mueller investigation. That is very, very important to us.
I don't want to make a representation on behalf of the special counsel. We will obviously be in consultation with the special counsel about his testimony before our committee. But we need to get a full accounting of what took place.
It sounds like the key part of what Adam Schiff there said was, we will be in consultation with Mueller.
Even Chairman Cummings' statement says we're in the process of talking to the special counsel. I mean, look, I said in these depositions, Mark Meadows, myself, Matt Gay, a number of us said in these depositions, we would ask legitimate questions designed to get at the facts, not about them all, and they would say, no, they can't answer. So now you're going to have their star witness in an open hearing. I mean, look, I don't see how they get through that. The other thing that bothers me about this, too, is, you know who we need in front of the committee? You know who we need in for a hearing? Rod Rosenstein. 3.5 months ago, it's reported in all the mainstream press that Rod Rosenstein said to subordinates he was thinking about wearing a wire to record the president.
Maybe invoke the 25th Amendment. And he kept saying, I can't testify, he doesn't have time, he's busy.
But add to this fact, when we did have James Baker, former chief counsel at the FBI, we asked him about Rosenstein's statements and what he heard from people who were in that room. And James Baker, FBI chief counsel, said he thinks Rod Rosenstein was serious about those two statements. And we sent a letter yesterday to Mr. Cummings. We want Rod Rosenstein to come in. We haven't heard from him about that, but we got a big press release today about Michael Cohen, a convicted felon, coming into a committee. You got to give me a
Congressman Jordan, we appreciate you coming in on short notice with some breaking news. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you, Red.